everybody, and welcome to SOWLE RV Podcast. I am Mark.
And I am Angie with SOWLE RV. Today we are talking RV toilet talks.
Replacing your RV toilet. It is actually pretty easy to swap out.
Like so easy that I could do it?
You don't know what a wrench is, so probably not. But yes, you
Absolutely. Come on, ladies, let's bash him. I know what a wrench is.
You could with direction, absolutely. On your RV toilet, just like at home, there are two bolts on each side that actually hold it down to the flange. Once you have these off, you'll need to make sure that the water line on the back of the toilet is removed. This fitting, depending on your RV came with, may need to be extended, shortened, or rerouted to hook up a new toilet. Make sure you inspect the connection prior to ripping out your old toilet, thinking your new one will be the exact same. You might get a surprise like I did and have to put the old one back in until you get the correct fittings to attach the new toilet. Once the water line is disconnected, you can then lift the toilet out of place. Make sure you remove the foam rubber seal from the sewer flange if it comes off of the bottom of the toilet when removing. Thankfully, RV toilets do not have that nasty wax ring like your house does. It's just a foam gasket. Just a bit of advice for you installing the water line on a new toilet. Go hand tight, then go a quarter to a half a turn more, then turn on your water to check for leaks. Over tightening this fitting will give you all kinds of problems.
Well, because Mark told you about how to replace an RV toilet, we thought it would be helpful to share our suggestion on the best RV toilet that we recommend. Our recommendation is the Dometic 320 series standard height toilet with hand spray. This is the closest toilet we could find to have the same features as the toilet that you have in your household when we were looking to replace our RV toilet. It is elongated, has a deep ceramic bowl, and enameled wood seat that offers more comfort compared to most smaller RV toilets. There is a pressurized full rim flush on this toilet that help in rinsing the bowl every time. Additionally, like most RV toilets, it has a hands-free flushing for added sanitary benefits. This Dometic 320 is available in white or bone colors and standard or low profile heights. Like Mark mentioned earlier when he was talking about replacing the toilet, this toilet has that 2-bolt installation with quick access water connection as well. Finally, it comes with Dometic's 2-year Protection Plus warranty.
And now, it is time for Life and SOWLE of the Party. On today's segment of Life and SOWLE of the Party, I'm going to talk about 2 items that I honestly think if every RV was retrofitted with, you would hear a lot less complaining from unhappy campers. Today, we're going to look at Camco Tornado Rotary Tank Rinser with Hose and the Valterra Easy Valve 3-inch electric waste valve system. Starting out with the Tornado Tank Rinser, if you do not have a in-tank rinser, watch the video we have linked in the podcast show notes on our website at SOWLERV.com by the Fit RV. To say the least, it is surprising and downright dirty what gets left in the bottom and on the sides of your tank when not properly flushed.
Right, that's a great video.
This is a relatively easy upgrade to your black water tank that will make life easier when dumping and keep your tank from building up residue that will cause false readings on your level sensors and that nasty smell. Next is the electric black water waste valve. Now, I know this sounds lazy, but do you really want to be grabbing for a valve handle that is a foot off the ground? Most likely you have to kneel down on the ground to look for the handle and find it, and that's generally in an area where someone else has already dumped and you don't know what spilled before. Personally, I think this is a genius valve. I would bet my sister-in-law would feel a lot more comfortable pushing a button to open her black water to drain it than bending down and pulling the valve and hearing the water rush into the drain hose by the valve. To be honest, I would be as well.
Yeah.
Maybe with this, my wife would even be willing to dump the camper.
No. Using RV toilet paper. This is a big discussion all over social media. If you have to use RV toilet paper specifically, or if you can use regular household toilet paper, using RV toilet paper or any rapid dissolving toilet paper is important. However, using these kinds of special toilet paper will not guarantee that you will not have clogs of toilet paper at the bottom of your black holding tank. We prefer the Scott Rapid Dissolving Toilet Paper Bath Tissue for RV and boats, but like I mentioned before, as long as you're using some kind of rapid dissolving toilet paper, you should be fine.
As far as toilet treatments for black water tanks, this subject has many people cuss and discuss about it. We use Campachem for both of our RVs. This is the best. It certainly works for us. Biggest part of it is that your black water tank needs sufficient water or liquid in order to help break down any solids and the paper products that you use. I recently ran across a new approach to keeping your tanks clean and the smells away from your black water tank is provided by TR Bolin. Maybe this year will be the year that I try something new, and we'll have a link to that video at SOWLERV.com.
Moving on to the best dumping totes. As far as the best portable dumping totes, most will work just fine. We recommend the Camco Rhino RV Heavy Duty Portable Waste Holding Tank. It is steerable, has 4 wheels, and it comes with a complete kit for everything needed to transport waste from your RV to a dump station when you're parked too far away for an RV sewer hose.
This complete kit includes a 3-foot Rhino Extreme sewer hose with bayonet and lug fittings, 15-inch water hose rinse adapter, clear elbow with 4-in-1 adapter.
Those are nice.
Clear double bayonet elbow, 3 storage caps, 2 caps with lanyards for rinse connections, and 24-inch tow bar that allows you to easily roll the tank tote as you would with a wagon or a cart. You can also transport the tote tank by towing it slowly behind a golf cart or car or truck. Additionally, this complete kit includes accessories to clean, maintain, and store your tote when not in use.
How about how to use the dumping totes and then how to store them on your RV? That has been a big question we've had recently.
When you're going to use it to dump your waste, it's basically the same as when you're at a waste station. The biggest thing to keep in mind is that the tote itself, where the hookups are, aren't all the way at ground level. So you'll need to find something to raise that line up, or you will have to go ahead and grab the hose and raise it up to get all of the waste through the hose into the tank itself. So it's once you get your black water drained, you really probably want to try and not fill it all the way up, so you can actually flush with some gray water afterwards to clean out that hose before you take it to a dump station and dump it there. But basically the same as what you do at your regular dump station.
Right. Now how about how to store it on your camper?
I find the 2 easiest things: have a truck, you can throw it in the bed. I don't want to store it inside the camper.
Right.
That's just not really a good option for me. I'm not going to put it on the roof of my motorhome or on the camper. So the ladder really works well. I can strap it there, or the rear bumper. They make a lot of different bracing and so forth for the rear bumper. A couple of bungee cords or a tie strap, and you can just hook it up and let it ride right there. Works really good for us.
Right. And you can also get the Camco Rhino bumper mount RV tote tank carrier that mounts directly on your RV bumper to secure the Rhino tote tank in place as well.
Yep. With that, it is going to bring us a close to today's episode of the SOWLE RV Podcast. We hope that we have answered a few of your questions about RV toilets.
Thanks so much for joining us today. As always, SOWLE RV encourages you to safely get out and live and explore the world around you. If you'd like to check out our show notes from today's episode, just go over to SOWLERV.com, click underneath podcast, and make sure you follow us on social media and be sure to hit that subscribe button below.